Hi guys, welcome back to Cara's Corner. Join me today for my mini craft series, Shop Your Stash and Let's Craft. Make sure to also check out the other ladies participating in this challenge. I'll put their links down below and you are welcome to join in the fun. So our friendship is our theme for January and the prompt is memories with you. Our project is to create an interactive mini album, and I'll be listing the items that we'll be looking for in our stash: a paper kit or paper pad, some washi tape, ephemera pack, stickers, and a ribbon. And also some of the elements that we need to add in our project is a pop-up feature, a photo backdrop, interactive cards, and fun embellishment. So let the scavenge hunt begin. Alright guys, so here is what I have. I have some of these cut aparts that my friend Joanne had given to me in Happy Mail. I also have some of these that I have from a paper kit that I've been meaning to use. So I think this will be perfect. And I want to make a mini album as a little gift to my sister who's celebrating her birthday tomorrow. And some of my fondest memories are with her. So the other items that I did find was washi tape from my little Craft Plays box. Some ephemera packs here. I have this other one from the Here and There collection. Some of my foam dots and a ribbon. So if you want to join this crafty project, you are more than welcome to create a video response, and I'll put all the details down below in the description box. So I'm going to show you first what this project's going to look like. So I've pre-made one of the pages and it basically looks like this. It's a little pop-up with a picture frame there, and we have some of the other features. So we're going to be creating 4 different panels for this mini album, and this is one that I'm going to be using for the cover. So this is double-sided, so make sure to do that so that your cover is already set with the pattern paper that you like. So grab your 12 by 12 sheet and let us fold it in half and just create that fold crease line there. I'm going to flip it on the side and fold it over again. So we are going to need, so we have 4 different sections in this paper, but we're only going to need 3 of them. And I'm going to measure from the right square going out 1 inch out. And I'm going to show you why we need that in just a few. So just using my pencil, I'm just going to create a line so I know where to cut. And so we start cutting from this side, just the first square, cut all the way through, and then I'm going to cut from the bottom here where our 1 inch margin is at. So that 1 inch little paper that we have there is what's going to connect our page on the top side, and I'll show you how that works in just a sec. So I've just cut that to size and trimmed a little bit on the side. Now we're going to put some, I'm going to fold it over like that, but we are going to put some double-side tape on the side where you see the pattern. And that's what's going to stick on the back of that top left page. But I'll be showing you all of that step by step. So we have that on. We're going to stop right here. And I'm just going to show you quickly how to connect it. But before we do that, we have to fold this square over in a diagonal way, like a triangle form, and that's going to create that little bend on our page so that we can fold it close. Now you don't necessarily need this page if you don't want to create a standing pop-up feature. You can definitely cut off this bottom part and just use the top 2, and I will be decorating 3 different pages today so I can give you options on how to decorate your pages and how to create interactive elements in your mini album. So I'm just flipping it over, and this is the orientation we want, because when it folds, it is going to fold up like this, and that way we can close our card. So I'll be right back. We are going to decorate this, and I've decided to decorate this page first. And so again, just to show you how it works, we are going to stick that on the back. It folds this way. Now time to decorate and pull out our cut-aparts and our ephemera. So the first one I'm doing is kind of more of a travel theme. And basically this mini album is a tribute to all the wonderful memories with my sister of traveling together. Oops, I think I put the double side tape on the wrong side. No problem. I am just going to put some washi over it, and I will just reapply the double side tape on the other side. Washi to the rescue here. So I'm going to cut that, and we shall put the washi on the other side. Let me just round off the corners here, and I'll put this tape. So I want to create a little pocket for my journal card, so I'm just putting washis on the top and bottom side and that left side, and then I'm going to stick it on the top left side of our page here. So now that we have that, I'll just test and see if we can insert a little card. And here are some wonderful ticket cut-aparts that I can definitely use, and it fits the theme perfectly. These were actually from 2 separate scrapbooking paper kits, but I think they work well together. So I like mixing up my collections. There are some collections that I will only strictly use together, but I think these are completely flexible and can be used together. So let's put this one, it says adventure. I'm going to put it right there at the top. So I like interactive cards. My previous flip books in the past I've always have. I love pop-ups and like anything that would interactive elements where you can open a card or find a card somewhere. I think it creates a little element of surprise also for the receiver, and it's super fun to look through little cards and booklets like these. So here is a little cut apart, but I decided to do an accordion fold to it. But I think I'm going to have to put this horizontally, so I've decided to go with this airplane that will show sticking out because the orientation looks right. So I think that will work well. And maybe I'll put that go sticker or a cut apart in just a little bit. We'll see. I'm still not decided on that. I think the next step would be probably to decorate the right side here. I'm just trying to figure out what elements I want to add. And I think I'll start here at the bottom just to add some of these fun ephemeras from that Here and There paper pack. And this one says Arrivals with the arrow. Maybe I can layer it. So here's the fun part. You can add layering and create different collages on your page to add dimension and also just add some fun focus on your page. So I think this is when all the ephemera come to play and the colors mixed together makes it really fun to look like. I am pulling it down about 1.25 inches down because I want to create in a little pop-up feature there, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm just going to stick a few of these to decorate. So yeah, I'm going to put that feature right there and I'll show you. So we have these cute tags. There are so many to choose from, so I'm just trying to decide what will go best, and also trying to see what my sister will like. She loves blue and all these other colors, so I'm thinking this might be a good one. This one says Travel Life. Let's see what else we have here. I like this one. This is really pretty. And I think that one will be good. It has like a little room number. So I'm going to stick that down and continue adding embellishments. My sister and I love visiting museums, and we've been to a few here in San Francisco and in the United States and abroad. So the inspiration behind this pop-up mini album comes from those visits where each room you go to presents a different theme, a different look. And in the recent years, we have been having fun visiting these pop-up museums where they have immersive experiences with not only painted art but also with mixed media. So I think it's super cool. Like, I think now in San Francisco they have the Van Gogh immersive experience museum that will be only here for a little bit. So I'm hoping I can go. I know the tickets have sold out for that one. But now let's continue our decorating here. So I have a cut apart here with kind of like a luggage looking piece. And I'm going to be working on this other part here for our pop-up. For this one here, I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to fold it in half. And we'll create our first kind of interactive card within a card. So I'm going to fold this, and then I'm going to fold it again over like you're opening up a luggage. So I'm going to grab another piece to cover that part. So I'm just testing that, trying to see if that will look good up there and it doesn't interrupt any of the other embellishments. So I have this other cut apart and it says let's go. It has a little luggage image there, and I like the pink so that it pops on the page. So I'm just going to use my AdTech glue here and just use that runner tape across that and stick this on top. So I will trim the excess paper. I'm just trying to size it up here and see how much of that I want. So I'm going to trim this part. And let's see here, definitely going to cut that extra pink from the paper and just leave a little bit on the border so that we have a nice outline of our luggage. So now I'm going to test it again, see how that looks on the page, and I think it complements the colors well, and it'll be a fun little card to lift off, and it has a cute message. Now that part with the handle was sticking out, so I put a little washi on the top of our paper there, and I'm just moving down the luggage so that way it fits on our page, and when I open it up it won't have to bend or get stuck. So now that I have that, do a little trimming here on the side, and I will probably just round off the corners of that paper as well. So we've already used our washi, so we have two of our elements done, and still adding more fun features here. So I'm going to stick this down so when she opens it up, this one is missing some washi, so we're going to use more of that. And I see my camera washi here on the side, so I'm going to go ahead and use that instead. Since we have a travel theme, I think that would go great. So this was from my Little Craft surprise box. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link at the end of this video. It was a fun box filled with different stationery items, and this was forget what brand this is from. I think it's a Heidi Swap brand, but really cute. I love these vintage looking cameras, and I think it'll look good on top of this piece. I'm having so much fun watching Terry and Felicia participate with this challenge. It's super fun to see other crafters come up with their own ideas and put in their own style and signature look on these projects. So last week we made a mini booklet and also a shadow box frame, and their projects were really beautiful. I really loved it. So make sure to check them out. I'll put their links down in the description box. So now that I have our fold down card here, I'm just going to again put some runner tape on that and put it in that spot right above there. And I think that looks perfect. Put that down. It'll be a nice cute surprise for my sister, so I think that works. So the next part is to create our little pop-up paper mussel here that will hold some of these cut apart luggages. And what you need is a 3x4 sheet. And I'm using the excess paper that we had left over from this paper pad. That way it kind of blends in to the background. And I'm scoring at the 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch line. And using my scoring tool, I'm just going to fold it over and create those crease lines, which come really handy when you're getting ready to fold and tape this down to our pages. So the 1 inch rectangle piece there will go at the bottom, and then the 4th piece at the top will go to the top page. So you can use runner tape. I'm going to be using double side tape, and I'm going to speed this process up. Also, I'm going to be decorating a couple more pages, and I will probably just speed up the process and you can enjoy watching it, and then we can speed through it and see how we can put all these pages together. So now that I have my double side tape, I'm just lining it up. So we have our bottom page here, and basically you are going to line up your first rectangle piece here right at the crease line. So you're just gonna line it up right there, right at the bottom of that, and fold this side over, and that other piece will connect to our top page like so. So I'm just gonna take the backing off and show you how I roll it over from another angle here. So you go forward like this, and we are going to stick that page onto that. So in paper engineering, they call this the mussel for a pop-up. So I'm just gonna fold this other bottom page over too to make sure that the crease lines are varnished and folded well, so that way it pops up nicely. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut up some of these luggages to add to our pop-up feature there. So I like teal blue, and my sister loves teal too, so I'm going to go ahead and put that, and I also see this orange one, and I think that will look great again, and it'll pop out. The color will just look wonderful and stand out. And I want something that's probably flat and sitting on top of that piece, and I think I'll go with this other one here. So looks like we have enough of those to put, and I'm just going to again position them and see how this all looks like on the page. So starting off with our smaller piece, that's going to go on top. Just creating the illusion like it's sitting on a table. And then we have these other two that pop up and again creates that effect like it's standing up. So now that we have that, the next step is to connect that 1 inch extension paper to the back of that top left page. So I'm just going to remove the cover from the adhesive and show you how to do that. So you line it up again, right up against it, and press so that it connects. And then you are going to fold the bottom part up, pushing it in like that and pressing down. So now it's time to decorate this next scene here, or next page, and it has more of a New York City feel or city feel. I haven't quite found any paper that's shown San Francisco, and that would be great. Most of the paper pads that I've seen have a New York theme. And so we have the metro map here, and what I've done is basically folded it over so I could use the other side as a journaling spot. And here again I'm creating a little pocket, so I'm just putting some of that runner glue, and I'm going to seal it and insert a little ephemera piece in there. So here's one that says Subway, so I thought that would be cute. And instead of sticking it all the way down, I want to be able to flip that over to create an interactive page. And so I'm using some washi, an old little trick when you make your flip book. So I'm going to stick that down to make it adhere a little bit stronger, putting some extra runner tape there. So now I have a photo mat backdrop with the cabs, the yellow cabs, behind that page. Again, we have our 3x4 sheet, and we've scored it at the 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch margin, and we're going to fold it. And again, this was from the excess paper that we didn't use from this 12x12 sheet, lining it up at the bottom there to create that little pop-up piece. And it's perfect, it blends in, it looks like it's just part of that page with the cabs in the background. Now for this one, I want to create a cityscape, and so this came from the same paper kit, and I'm going to cut some of these buildings out and kind of create that little New York brownstone building look. I love the fact that these have really vibrant and bright colors. So that looks wonderful against the yellow color of the cabs. Now we have the Statue of the Liberty, and I feel like it has to be here in the page somewhere. And so I think I'm just going to put it right on the side there. So I'm really excited to give this to my sister. I can't wait for her to see it. I'm also going to be customizing it and adding a few more things when I'm done. Printing out some pictures so you can put your pictures, and that's why we have the backdrops. So that folds in. So the next step is, again, we're repeating and folding, connecting those two pieces. So I have that page done. I am going to finish off, this is my cover page. So I love the yellow in here, and I think it's time to use some of these butterfly pieces. And I also have this wobble action piece that I got from Amazon. So it has like a spring-like action here for your page that creates interaction. So I have some of these bright butterflies and some vines or leaves and flowers. So I think I'll use some of these butterflies. I think the yellow's blending too much on the page there, so I think I'll go with this bright pink and blue butterfly, and we will stick and use this little wobble action piece. Now these are fun. I've seen these in a lot of greeting cards, and I've always wondered what they were, and was so happy to find them on Amazon, and I thought that would be fun to add to a mini album. You can definitely make it for your greeting cards if you'd like. So I'm just sticking that down, and there's the wobble. Now I am going to stick a few more items here on our page, and using my foam dots here just to create some dimension and height for a butterfly while it sits on that page. I'm also going to add that journal card. And I'm just making sure again that they layer well and don't interrupt each other. So I'm going to put that there. This time I'm going to put some double side tape. So if you haven't seen my Daiso haul, make sure to check it out. I'm actually hosting a giveaway, so you still have time. I will be announcing a winner, I think, first weekend of February, so make sure to check that out. So now that we have that, I have my butterfly and I have my little flower tuck spot here. And the next step is to just add just a few more embellishments inside. And now time to work on our cover. So I'm just putting some runner tape on the sides here so that my washi sticks really nice and well. I love this color, it's so bright, and basically creating a frame for the front and creating like a border here. And I love this fuchsia pink color here. So I will put some of these camera washi on the top, and this is what I'm going to put right in the middle. But I think I'm going to put, finish off the pink washi here. Just speed up. And I'm going to round off that edge and add our camera washi here to complete the look. So you can add as many or as little embellishments as you like, and just have fun with the process. So now I have this die cut that I've used. It's like a postage die cut, and I'm going to just adhere that in the middle of our cover. And I have this cut apart from that scrapbooking page that my friend Joanne had given me, and I love what it says there. It says "Good times ahead." And then the next step is to put some double side tape, and we are going to put these pages together. Now, very important piece is the closure. Almost forgot. And so I went ahead and taped it down right behind this little tuck spot. So if you have your back page, just make sure to put it on there and then cover it with some scrapbook paper. So I have washi running across the spine of each of these pages so that way once they're all connected, they look all uniformed. Or you can leave them as is and have a multicolor looking spine, which is fun too. So I'm going to speed this up, take out the backing of our adhesive, and we are going to put these pages together. So I have a total of, I think I have four of these panels, and I'm going to stick this down and just line it up. And I think for me at least, a double side tape is much stronger and holds these pieces together because there is a lot of opening and closing, and so it's good to use something really sturdy. So I'm just pressing that down, making sure everything is set. And that's what the spine looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and connect all these other pages off camera. So here's a final look at our pop-up mini album. I've added some enamel dots. We have our spine there in the back. We have that beautiful scrapbook paper as well. We have our closure. And in here we have our butterfly room. In the next page we have this travel themed room, and I love the interactive pieces here. And we have our journal card pocket, lift card, and that pop-up luggage piece. And off to New York here with our cityscape view. And then we have some journaling in the back of that page and a little New York taxi backdrop for pictures. And this final page, some girl power and a little journaling spot and a photo backdrop as well. And then there's a cute little pocket there. I'm going to be writing on that. And then you can actually present it and tie those closure ribbon like this. so it stands up. And this format works well for a paper doll house. So if you have a daughter that loves to play with paper dolls, that's a great little piece to make. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little craft with me session. I hope you join me again next Saturday. Thanks again for watching Cara Mia's Corner. See you next time. Bye.